Friends, you get these 8 signs when you are with God. By the way, happiness, sorrow, profit, loss, fame and failure are all part of life. And all these keep on coming and going, but some people become so disappointed in their life that they feel that God doesn't care about them. Some people start thinking whether God exists or not. But we are going to tell you through this post 8 such signs which have been mentioned in our scriptures, and the meeting of such signs is a witness to this. That God loves you. Actually, God shows His love to everyone in different forms. There is a description in the Bhagavad that Kunti, the mother of the Pandavas, begged God for disaster. Kunti Maharani says that you were present to save us when we were in trouble, but when you got us back our kingdom, you are going to Dwarka. Better than this, give us only calamity so that we can continue to get your support. Similarly, when the Pandavas go to Bhishma Pitamah tells them that all 5 of you are very powerful, and Draupadi is a girl born from Yajna who has a boon that there will never be any shortage of food in the house where she lives. Will remain still. You people got to see so much suffering. Your kingdom was taken away and you were unjustly sent to the forest. An attempt was made to kill you by burning, and what conspiracies were not done with you. Only God knows God's Leela. God does not know in what form God shows His love to whom. God gives happiness to some and sorrow to some, but some devotees of God do not understand that sorrow is also the gift of God, and they get disappointed. They start to doubt that does God care about them. To remove this dilemma, we are going to tell about 8 such signs mentioned in the scriptures which show that God loves you. The first sign is that if God loves you, there will be failure in whatever you do. Yes, you will definitely find it strange to hear this, but those who get God's support, they definitely get failure. You will work very hard, you will follow the path of goodness, yet you will meet with failure, and it is a sign that God loves you. You will see failure until you understand the true purpose of life. Another sign is that when God's grace is upon you, you will feel all alone. A situation will come in front of you where you will not understand what to do next. You will feel that there is no one to help me in this situation. You will not be able to tell your problem to anyone, and even if you succeed in telling someone, no one will understand your problem. They will say that this problem is too small. Either they will not pay attention to it or they will ignore it. The third sign is that when you are blessed by God, you will feel sad and you will start thinking what can be worse than this in our life. You will feel the extremes of sadness. For example, you can see what happened in the lives of great sages. When big sorrows start coming in your life, then disinterest will arise in your mind, and your mind will go ahead of physical pleasures and try to know God. Man should not be discouraged at this time, because this suffering will only help in developing love for God in his heart. This will make them realize that this world is a place of misery and the essence lies in attaining God. The fourth sign is that by God's grace all your hopes will be shattered, and when this happens, a new search will start within you. A search in which you will know your shortcomings and find the reason for your failure. You will start asking yourself questions, and these questions will help you connect with yourself. This association only brings a new change in your life. The fifth sign that if God is with you, your character starts changing. When you connect with yourself and know your flaws, then you also try to improve them. With this you start the process of changing yourself. You become more calm and stable than before. Whenever we start searching for God, changes start coming in us, and we become capable of moving further towards God. The sixth sign is that your mind will rise above defeat and victory in anything. This would be the time when you would have completely changed and your perspective of looking at life would have changed. You will rise above victory and defeat and will do any work without thinking of profit and loss. When this is the case, you will not be distracted by things happening outside and will remain stable within yourself. You will be so lost in God that both the sorrows and happiness you are getting from outside will not be able to distract you. The seventh sign is in the form of a test. When you engage in the devotion of God, then such a situation comes in your life in which everything starts coming easily to you. In the seventh sign, all the opulence comes to you automatically. And you have to avoid getting attached to it. You get all the things which are difficult to get in the world like money, opulence, salvation, etc. easily. In such a situation you are tested. That you should not be attached to these things, and your mind should be fixed on God. If you pass this test, you move on to the eighth sign. In the eighth sign you can meet God and talk to Him as you do with a common man at this time. After getting this sign, there will be no doubt in your mind whether God is with you or not, because you will be with God all the time. Friends, these were some signs given in various scriptures, on meeting which you can understand that God loves you. All these must be sounding strange, but their details have been given in this way. In a verse of Bhagavat, God Himself says that I take away the wealth of the one on whom I show mercy. Due to the loss of wealth, his relatives leave him and he gets different kinds of sorrows. Hope you like these hints. Thank you for sticking with the video till the end. Friends, how did you like this presentation? Please express your views in the comment box. If you like the video, then like the video and share it with your friends and relatives. Do subscribe the channel. We will keep bringing such Vedanta in front of you. Till then, Om Tattva Satya.